Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? All right. So all your family and friends are here. You got all your professors and all the people that have made your experience at Lambton College in Toronto fantastic. There's one thing that we have to do, and let me just see if I can do this here. Let's do a selfie, okay? Are you ready? I'm going to tweet that, and 7 million people are going to see that in Toronto and they're in the area. So congratulations, all of you. Okay. I want to introduce the platform guests. So all of the people that have made your experience at Lambton College in Toronto so wonderful. And I'm going to start with the back row from the far left. That's that side. That's your right, okay? So maybe we could, is Mark here? Mark? There you go. Mark Laverne is here. Everybody's named Mark here today, by the way. Mark Guibo is here. He's a director of Lambton College Foundation. You guys have to get to know both of those Marks at Lambton College. Where's Tim? Tim Rutledge, Dr. Tim Rutledge. Everybody knows Tim Rutledge from the fact that he's always the sharpest dressed guy in this place. I love that. Ravinder Singh is going to be here too, doing some stuff. And Dr. Tanmay Panda. Let's introduce the front row, starting from the far left, your right. Ed Blackburn, Ed. Michael Varakis, who's going to make a fantastic speech later on. Michael's here. One of the directors at Cestar College, Adrian Sharma, he's here. The man, the myth, and the legend. Hufeg Ten is here. Another man, another myth, another legend. Chris Slade is here. And of course, the Vice President of Corporate Performance and Employee Relations at Lambton College, Spencer Dixon is here. Spencer. And our special guest of honor is here, who's going to give you guys some remarks. I'll introduce him more formally, but Michael Cook is here too. Michael. So that's all the platform. Now we're going to start the show, and it's my distinct honor to introduce, as I said, the man, the myth, and the legend, Senior Dean of International Education and Computer Studies at Lambton College, the Right Honorable Chris Slade.
Good morning, graduates. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? What a great day and a fabulous venue. On behalf of our president, Judy Morris, and our board of governors, we are very pleased to share this day with you. Timing. Timing is really important in life, and I have no doubt that this is a great time to graduate as an international student here in Canada. Why do I say that? 3 reasons. First, the economy is strong and growing. 2, unemployment is low and there is an abundance of jobs for skilled workers just like you. And third, the immigration limits in Canada are increasing. In fact, Canada is projected to accept 1 million more immigrants over the next 3 years. The opportunity to achieve your dreams, to enhance your career, and possibly immigrate have never been better. Before I conclude, I'd like to share some additional thoughts of thanks. Lambton College is very proud to work with Cestar College to offer our programs here in Toronto, and a special thanks to Cook Chen, Adrian Sharma, Michael Varakis, and the rest of the administration team. They've done a wonderful job. I would also like to thank your professors, the staff at Cestar College, your families, and of course, your fellow students. Success is never achieved alone. but through the support and confidence of those around you. So to the 2018 Lambton College graduates, we are so proud of you. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chris. All right. Look, I'm not going to make any speech, but I got to introduce our guest speaker. And, you know, it's one of the highlights of graduation is you get to hear some, not only from the valedictorian, whom I'll introduce later on, but particularly from someone whom I think is special enough to take the stage and to offer some words of wisdom for you. When I look out at this, and I've been doing a number of these at Lambton College in Toronto for a while now, and I'm always excited about you folks and how fantastic you are in terms of the enthusiasm and excitement you have for your convocation. It's a great thing. And there's nothing more fitting than to have some words of wisdom by someone whom we feel can take this stage and actually wow you and give you some really decent advice. Our guest speaker today is that person. For those of you who hang out at Tim Hortons, how many do? All of you? Yeah. And for those of you who actually read the newspaper, one of the best newspapers in Canada is the Toronto Star. Does anybody know that? Yeah. This guy, Michael Cook, our guest, fundamentally transformed the way media is parlayed in Canada by virtue of what he did as the editor-in-chief at the Toronto Star. Just delightful. But here's what's really interesting about Michael Cook. Michael Cook decided to come here to this country, just like a lot of you folks are going to do after you graduate today. Lucky us, right? Lucky us. So before he came actually to the Toronto Star, he was in Chicago. Shut up. And he was in New York City. Who cares? But he came here to Toronto, and he absolutely transformed media. We're delighted to have today. He's actually just retired, and he just came back. He's tired because he just came back from Southeast Asia. And he says, oh, I have jet lag. So let's see how he performs by virtue of his jet lag. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce our special guest, Michael Cook.
Okay, so I'm going to take a risk right off the top here. I heard you know, hello, hi everybody, hi Mark. So my name is Michael. Hi everybody. All right. So I just want to start very quickly by, I can't see you, I saw you before, but the mums and the dads and the grandmas and the granddads and the aunties, the uncles and the sisters and the brothers and the cousins, I can warm my hands on your pride today. Good for you. You've got some great people here. I wish I could see you. You should give yourself a round of applause now, please. I've got two addresses this morning. One is 2 speeches. One is 28 minutes. One is 8 minutes. So I thought I'd do both, starting with the 28-minute one, and then you guys can choose and decide, you know, vote on which one you like the best. Yeah, that gets the obligatory joke out of the way. Mark, thank you for that introduction. It was a little brief, if you ask me, but nonetheless, I understand you've given me your time. Thank you for inviting me here today. Thank you. Thank you, directors and deans and teachers and professors and friends of Lambton College. And thank you, Lambton College graduating class of 2018. Because we're all set. I'm set now because I'm on a new path. We're set to experience the next of life's delights, which will be very different for me and very different for you. But life's ups and downs, and there will be downs because you can't have ups without downs, you know, that you can't have light without dark, you can't have yin without yang. But there will be downs. But now I'm free to stop and examine any nook or cranny that takes my fancy, which is new for me because I've always had to work. But unlike you, now I'm in position, unlike you, my house loan is paid off. But I'm going to give you a hearty congratulations. I mixed with a few of you outside before and just really you could light this place off the excitement in the hall beforehand as you were trying on your gowns. A hearty congratulations for graduating on your achievement. Not only graduating from college, but getting to college in the first place. Because getting to college, if you're a Canadian and you live in Canada, frankly, it's easy enough. But you guys have made the journey. And you know there's been 50 journeys. You guys have made the journey to get here. And we admire you just for getting here, just for showing up. I could never get to college myself. I left my high school at the age of 16, being tossed into the university of life rather than an actual university, and I've got to tell you, it was quite unwilling on my part. I was given the old hevo out the door of my school. There was some question about bad behavior. And I was pointed towards the quarry where my father worked until industrial lung disease killed him at the age of 43. But I dodged the quarry, and instead I went down a different pit. I went down an ink pit. Professional newspapering, and I did that without troubling to get any education first. It was a different era back then. I'd read nothing, I knew nothing. And no wonder it took me so long in my life to appreciate the difference between Isaiah Berlin and Irving Berlin. And no wonder I didn't until I was 40 know the difference between Verushka and Veruca. And believe me, you wouldn't want to get those two mixed up. And it's why I play checkers and not chess. And it's why I play ping pong and not tennis. I didn't get the education that you guys have got. You're already ahead of me. And I know Isaiah Berlin and Irving Berlin, wrong audience, right? I get that. Verushka, Veruca, I know. But that's why Al Gore invented the internet and Google. Check it out, but check it out later, okay? Thank you. Now, you're each here today chasing a particular career. Lambton College is an institution where highly motivated young people, everyone in this room, plug it in, the motivation. They come from all over the world to learn the skills, the specific skills, to get ahead in the fields that you choose. And this today, and this time period is a transitional moment for you. You're doing what I did 50 years ago. You're straddling the dock, the dock and the boat. You're trying to get on the boat as the boat takes you out here, but the dock's there. Can be painful. Timing is everything in that. And after a lifetime, I'm still cheerfully clinging to the wreckage of the boat that I took, but I'm still kicking and swimming and moving. Was that a baby? My young friends, my new young friends, I hope that in 50 years, you will be as happy as I am today. But today, you're balanced between what you were, which is students, and what you will be, working adults in the working adult world. And we've got so many different skills we're going to unleash on this city, on this province, on this country. Embedded systems technicians, bookkeepers, researchers, financial planners, healthcare leadership. Those of you who have a healthcare leadership certificate, you can probably tell from my voice that I've got a cough, I've got a cold. So if I collapse, please feel free to come up, get a stretcher, put a tube up my nose. You have my permission. We've got hotel administrators, cosmologists, people who know about cloud computing, physical therapists, teachers, electrical engineers, police officers, artists, conductors, web designers, and maybe even mesmerizers. That is a fabulous spectrum of occupations that you're giving or about to give to this country. Maybe even journalists, maybe. Journalism used to be a safe profession. It was the apex of communications. Now, not so much. Because like retailing and advertising and hospitality and taxi cab driving and so many other jobs, these jobs are dissolving. And when they dissolve, they evolve and they come up again. And out of that employment confusion that you're going into, it always leads to more employment. Way back in the swinging 60s when I had my pink bell-bottom pants on and my hair was down here and I had a lot more hair and I certainly had a lot fewer pounds carrying. Way back in the 60s, I had a pal who I'd known all my life who became a typewriter repairman. And he said, "I'm set for life," he boasted. "Typewriters and typewriter repairmen will always be needed." Well, of course, he was stepping in a deep, bottomless pool of hubris. But the truth is, you still see keyboards. You use keyboards. Some of you, and I can't see, but I think some of you may already be using keyboards right now. Some of you are likely using a keyboard to send an urgent text to a friend. Amazing is how texts can't wait. They have to be sent right this second. And that's a little, I ask for your indulgence, that's an old man, a father, a grandfather moaning about people like you who use your telephones all the time. So I thank you for your indulgence on that. We're going to peer into the future together. And I don't think it's scary, and you don't either. I listened to you. I saw it on your faces. But last summer I left the Toronto Star because I wanted to do something different. And I was thrilled to start anew, and I imagine you are. I know you are. But you can be a bit scared too. You can be a bit wary, because both feelings are important. Fear, wariness means your eyes are open. You're aware that there's going to be pitfalls ahead. You know, maybe you've got a guaranteed job in a secure field, and you want to stay in Canada. I hope you do. We need people like you. But nothing in life is certain. In fact, it's the opposite. Everything in life is uncertain. Uncertainty is a defining characteristic of being alive, of having a heartbeat. We think we know, but we don't know. We find success, it goes away. We can't find success, we lose hope, and then all of a sudden our dreams rush up and catch us unaware and embrace us from behind. And that's how life is. And you can let it bother you, or you can see it for what it is. It's life, it's an opportunity. Now that might be hard to appreciate this morning if what you're facing is uncertainty. And maybe despite your triumph today, and you'll be holding a diploma very soon, a hard-earned Lambton College diploma, but you don't have a job waiting yet. You have no prospects yet. And you're free-falling, you know, in one of those things that I've never been brave enough to do, or at least I didn't trust my friends, but free-falling into one of those trust drops. Well, in fact, in life, you know, you can hope that something catches you, and it will eventually. So keep trying. And I'm going to do the old man thing again. Don't complain. And try to view life's inevitable uncertainty as an adventure, because adventure is just uncertainty given the best possible spin. And we've good reason to be optimistic. Heard about the Canada's immigration door opening a little wider over the next 3 years. And that's opening for people like you, young people like you. For 50 years, I was attached to this or that newspaper, starting small and ending at 3 of the biggest papers in North America. And for 17 years, you've been a student at this or that school, and the past 2 or 3 or 4 at Lambton College. And now I'm what? And you're what? Who are we? I'm 66 years old, more than half a century out of school. And you're 21 or 22 or 23 or 24. And while you'll always be a lion, you won't be a lion here anymore. But you'll be at a job, or you'll be looking for a job. And maybe you aren't 24, maybe you're 26, and you took your time to get here, to become a would-be Canadian. And now you're worrying, am I too late? Have I fallen too far behind? The good news for you is it's never too late. You'll leave today, and if you don't have employment or a job lined up, you'll start that networking. And you know, for those of you who have jobs, I got to say this as a dad, for those of you who have jobs already, you're the best kind of young people. You have a job, and you don't live in my basement. That's perfect. At 16, freshly expelled from school, I did what a person with no education and no prospects does. I showed up a place and I offered to work at a little weekly paper in a coastal town in the north of England. And I'm going to stress to you, please, the value of simply showing up. Showing up is half the battle. The other half, I think, is enthusiasm and smiles and energy. And you've demonstrated you've got all of that in the last 3 or 4 years. Now you've got to show up. That weekly newspaper wasn't looking for another hired hand, but there were always stories to write, and there was always work to do. And I was there. I showed up. I was willing to work hard, and I worked for nothing for 3 or 4 months. And then they decided to pay me because they liked someone who worked hard and tried to do a good job and didn't complain. But in life, in my job, and I've had various, thanks to God, successes, my advice to you is always hold something back for yourself. And if you remember only a couple of things I say today, I'll be happy with just one. This one, you're not your job. You won't be your job. You may feel like your job. You may do your job longer than you do anything else, longer than you eat or sleep or play with your kids or kiss your spouse, but you're separate from your job, and your job is separate from you. You may do it, but never become it. As you throw yourself into your career, please hold something back. Jobs come and go, but you remain. Your family remains. Get married if you can. Have kids if you can. Long after you've left any job or career, Your family will still be important. And maybe it won't work out. Maybe the job will fizzle. Your marriage might fizzle. That doesn't mean your life has fizzled. And it isn't a reason not to do either. So do the hard things and do the risky things. And please, do some of the easy things. What's an example of an easy thing? Well, for you, it's easy. Show up for family dinner or friends' dinner as often as you can. And don't have your cell phone at the table. And remember sometimes to pause and look around. And we'll do that. I like to do that now. Right now, I know it's dark, but pause and look around and realize that we are here together this morning. Me with you for the first time. You with all your classmates for the last time. We're here together. And I see no one on their phone. So hallelujah and thank you. Some of us will go out into the world and you'll never come back together again. But you'll have the knowledge that you acquired here. And you'll have the friendships that you acquired here. And you'll have the loves. And yes, I said it. You'll have the loves that you found here. And they'll always be with you. And they won't be on your diploma. They'll be with you. The person you are and your confidence and skill matter more than the grades that you sweated. Your grades no longer matter. This matters. Your heart, your spirit, your knowledge, your determination. You got here. That's a big thing in itself. You got here. Your work ethic. And never forget that, please. It's a work ethic that got you here and got you the diploma that you're getting today. Work hard. Don't complain. And someday, inshallah, you will be like me, with more life to look back on than to look forward to. Think about that today and decide what kind of a life you want to look back on. What will you want to tell the Lambton graduating college class of 2068 when they call you back to give a commencement address? What will you say? Will you wave your tax returns from the podium in their face to show how successful you've been? No. You'll have pockets of accomplishments and experiences you can pull out and wave. Me, I can write a story. I can blast some horn shots on a saxophone. Je parle français. I read poetry. I have 2 handsome sons and a lovely daughter and 3 smart grandchildren and a beautiful and kind wife. And those are the things that are important. And I've got hundreds of stories I'm proud to be involved with. And I've done a few in which I'm not so proud. Shh. Not much longer now. The good stuff is coming. I've traveled the world. A jet-lagged Margaret Thatcher once fell asleep in my lap. And for a while, I knew Donald Trump, and he stole $60,000 from me. But I got off lightly, given what that maniac is doing to our neighbors to the south. I've been blessed, hands-on blessing, by the Dalai Lama. I've chatted with Barack Obama while we were both in our underwear. And I'll give you the asterisk on that one. We shared lockers side by side in a Chicago gym when I was there. But I was never my job title or my paycheck. Like you, I possess the rarest thing in the whole universe: life and a bit of intelligence and hope and gratitude and enthusiasm, which you have spilling out of your seats down the aisle here today. Enthusiasm, it's a gift. It's a gift, and you have it. And I would say you fully participate. You know, most of the cliches that you hear that your parents have said, certainly mine did, you know, if you keep swinging that stick around, you put your brother's eye out, or, you know, a leopard doesn't change its spots. I can't teach an old dog new tricks. They're pretty true, those cliches. And one cliche is that, you know, you only get one life. And so you fully participate in that precious ride on life's carousel. That carousel goes around once. And forgive your own mistakes, because there will be many, many WTF moments in your life. And you might have to thank you. I'm going to give myself a tick on that one. Is that okay? You might have to grip so hard on that carousel, the knuckles will be white. But stay on, you get one ride. It's the only life you have. I congratulate you as members of Lambton College 2018, and I want to leave you with what I think are 2 pieces of advice, examples from history. One for everyday use, and one a bit more profound. So the first one is this: as the country song says, don't press send. Okay? Don't press send. Listen to Abraham Lincoln way back in the 1860s, during the American Civil War. Every time President Lincoln got news of a battle gone wrong, and he was angry at his general, he'd take out that feather thing, you know, in the ink pot, and he'd fume at the general and write him a stinker of a letter, and the president would sign it, and then he would seal it, and then he would put it in a drawer and sleep on it. And after a good night's sleep, Lincoln would reread the letter in the morning and amend it, or not send it at all. He didn't press send. And so, I mean, unlike the current president, who press sends every 10 minutes, and know that. But from history, from a president, that's really good advice. Let your anger settle down overnight and don't press send. The second piece of advice is about history, but it's really about being here now in this moment. Now, have you guys seen the movie Hotel Rwanda? Yeah, okay, so it's on Netflix. So it's based on the Rwandan genocide of 1994 that our hero, Canadian General Romeo Dallaire, tried to stop, and his Canadian soldiers tried to stop that genocide. But he couldn't because of the bureaucratic paralysis of the United Nations command in New York. And 1 million people were slaughtered, you know, men, women, and the tiniest of children. And even though that Rwandan bloodbath wasn't Dallaire's fault, and even though he did his damn best to stop it, he was guilt-ridden. He had a backpack of guilt which he kept putting bricks in, and this general became a drug addict and an alcoholic, and he later tried to hang himself in a park in Ottawa about 3 o'clock one morning. So flash forward to today. Dallaire heads, and has done for some time, a personal foundation where he goes to Africa to try to get the guns out of the hands of all those child soldiers that you see on television. I asked him, I said, General, when do you think you'll succeed getting all those AK-47s out of the hands of those young boys? You've been trying now for 20 years. And he said, I don't know, Michael. Probably not in my lifetime, but it will happen. We will get the guns out of the hands of those children sometime way in the future. And wouldn't it be nice to say that you were there at the beginning? To be on the right side of history in the present. To be on the right side of history before history has even happened. And that's what he said. How about that? Being on the right side of history in the present before history has happened. And General Dallaire's words are clear for me, and I think they're clear for you. And I leave them with you perhaps to reflect on as you begin the next step in your own personal history. Be on the right side of it before it's happened. Thank you for your patience for listening to me, and I hope you stay in this great country because you're great people. I've heard so much about you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Michael. Fantastic. Well done. Well, how about that? How about that? Thank you, Michael. Okay, before we get into the next part, I'm actually going to have the attendants go around the room. Michael made mention of the fact that he lost $60,000 from Donald Trump. I'm hoping we can make up a number of those dollars from a collection we're going to have with everybody around this room. Can we do that? And we'll get you payback. Okay, look, we're going to get on to the next part of this wonderful convocation, and that is the President's Awards. So in order for that to happen, I would like 2 distinguished platform guests to come up here. The first is Michael Vorakis. Michael, if you could please come up here. And because we got to put on a good show, Hu Feng Chen is here, and everybody loves and knows him. But his mother is here all the way from China. So let's put on a good show and be respectful and just really give a round of applause for Hu Feng Chen. The stage is yours, Michael.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mark. I would like to announce the President's Award for Academic Achievement. It's awarded to the graduating student who has achieved the highest academic standing in their respective program. To be eligible, the student must have a minimum cumulative program grade point average, or GPA, a 3.5 or higher. Our president, Hu Feng Chen, and myself would like to present the first 5 awards in this session. The first person for business management is Amuda Depshika. For financial planning and wealth management, I'd like us to recognize Jose Augusto Mendez Montiero. Congratulations. All the best to you. Thank you. Well done. The third program we'd like to recognize the student who had the highest GPA in the program for chemical laboratory analysis is Navpreet Kaur. Okay, can we have everyone's attention, please? For mobile application design and development, it gives me great honor to introduce Jaskarat Singh Bhatia as the recipient. Okay, is Jaskarat here? Okay. Okay, we'll go on to the next and final program in this morning's session. Is for marketing, management, and digital media. Is Hugo Lawrence Kukurs. Congratulations. All the best to you. This concludes our President's Awards. Congratulations to our recipients, and congratulations to all our graduates. Thank you.
All right, that was good. Congratulations. Okay, you've heard all the serious stuff. You got to see all your friends get the President's Awards. That's really cool. Congratulations, those folks. Now, this is going to be a chance for you to hear from one of your own. Now, we don't choose who gets to speak next. You do. And the person that you chose to give the valedictorian speech for this graduating class of 2018 is none other than Jim Dawes. Now, Jim, come on up here. Come on up, come on up. When I saw how they spell your Jim, it's nice to meet you. You do a good job. I thought it was going to be, I get to call him Jimmy T. Jimmy T. Jimmy, you do your thing.
Thank you. How you doing? We did it. Master of Ceremonies, distinguished members of the platform, fellow graduates, our members of faculty and academic staff, family, friends, good morning. The time is 1:05 a.m. I've just landed in unknown territory. It is not my first time in such a situation, but it is my first time facing minus 27 degrees Celsius. Welcome to Canada. I am now riding solo on a journey of the unknown. Many of us can resonate with this feeling, the anxiety and uncertainties. And we all have stories. Not able to secure somewhere to rent for a few days. I was literally homeless for the first time in my life, just after 2 days. Some of us end up with less than ideal landlords and roommates. Some of us end up broke after 2 months. And we got lost many times. Yes, we do. I want to share with you 3 P's that pushed me along. The first, perseverance. For the first couple of months, our brain was on multiple speed dials, trying to fit in everywhere, balancing finding work, settling into good living space, and getting good grades all at once. Handling these pressures, plus getting bumped here and there, was crazy. It was not a matter of your gender, how macho or strong-willed you are. We have all shed some tears at some point. I did many times. But then you remember the reason you are here. And that is when perseverance chips in. We have to make things work no matter what it is. Stick to it and stay to the end. And my second P that I really wanted to share with us this morning, and of course many of you can relate to, is passion. The passion to strive for success and service and to serve others preludes Canada and, of course, Lambton College in Toronto. For many of us, academic mediocrity was not an option. We are harder on ourselves than the lecturers. Getting B felt like an F. For many of us, B meant you lack understanding or competence somewhere. So getting a B for a course was not enough. And many of us, at times, I could see you crying or you saying something to yourself that, you know, I could have just done a little bit better. To avoid the self-imposed F, we studied hard at home and at the libraries. We read ahead, asking clarifying questions, arrived to class early every day or most days, and had heated group discussions on assignments and more. I must say, it was not always smooth sailing. Depending on the season, we all have to calculate transit time so not to be late for class and bring lunch to cut costs. Many of us travel daily from Brampton and Mississauga. Brampton and Mississauga, where are you? And to some extent, that traveling hampered some of the extracurricular activities that you could participate in at school. You see, Brampton and Mississauga is a long ride to school and back. but they did it. From my classmates, many times they use the traveling on the bus for siesta, or depending on when is the next exam, for study time. But I may say to you that missing the bus was not an option, especially during winter. To balance the academic strains, I had to find something less stressful, relaxing, and altruistic. So I got involved in PM Guild, Toastmaster, and volunteered as a student ambassador multiple times. My advice to you, if you volunteer yourself to do something, do it well. Turning up is not enough. We have shown perseverance and a passion. But there's another P that we also have to have as part of our persona, and that is be practical. Practical means to be smart, realistic, and engage one's common sense. I had to strategize so many times. Many of us, we only have one shot to come to Canada to study and to continue life. We all have different tastes and desires, and that determines what is practical for us. Nonetheless, finding the personal chemistry to balance work and volunteer depending on your style, that will motivate you. I know we can positively impact the world and Canada together, one task at a time. Lambton College in Toronto is a cultural melting pot. And I have many stories, and so do you. We learn from each other how to do things, new slang. And I've gotten I have a few. I cannot say it here. But I've also learned the dance. Sometimes we disagreed on some things, but in the end, it was about respecting each other as a people. We have built new egalitarian relationships along this journey, and we'll build more to come. Thank you to our families for support, and to our friends, both new and lifelong, for encouraging us. To our faculties and staff for going beyond to help us understand the concepts, and for giving us pep talks. Thank you. From orientation to this day, we are blessed to have very supportive academic and administrative staff members that help to make Toronto, life in Toronto, much easier. We acknowledge and appreciate all your efforts. Personally, I have to give thanks to God, without whom none of this would be possible. I have to give special thanks to Colleen and Josh. Your support meant a lot. Thank you. And I pause and I smile right here, because these are two incredible people that I met while at Lambton College in Toronto. My college brother, Anthony, and my college sister, Stacy, and her husband. Respect. I leave with you the words of Barack Obama, former US president. He said, "The best way not feeling hopeless is to get up and do something. Don't wait for good things to happen to you. If you go out and make some good things happen, you will fill the world with hope. You will fill yourself with hope." Congratulations, my fellow graduates. Stay focused. Remain positive. We have only just begun. Thank you.
Wasn't that great? Jim, you're fantastic. Thank you very much. That was very, very inspiring. I hope you're all jazzed, because now comes the fun part. Are we ready to get your diplomas now? Okay, so here, look, before these guys came out on the stage, I gave you all their marching orders, and we went through all that stuff. You know how you're going to get up here. You all have your cards with you, all that kind of stuff. So, in order for this to work very well, I would like Chris Slade and Spencer Dixon to please take your positions on the stage.
Good morning. We are starting with the Advanced Healthcare Leadership Program. So Poonam Soni, go to number 1 there. Komal Panchal. Gurleen Kaur for the first one. Sanket Patel. Nikhil Mehra for the first. Jaskaran Singh for the second. Anmol Deep Kaur for the first. And Vinay Sharma to the second. Maninder Kent for the first. Manpreet Kaur for the second. Hani Deep for the first one. And Kulwinder Hehar, the second. Jaspreet Kaur for the first one, and Kinjal Shah. Just make a correction, this is for cloud computing, not for advanced healthcare. So Ajay Kumar Panchal for the first, go to Chris, and Athira Sudhakaran Pillai. Anantu Karanath Sankaran first, and Bino Yohanan. Mohammad Ishan for the first, and Nitin Liviero. And Mary Joseph to the first, and Jitin James for the second.
Okay, so Raj Patel, please go to the first one. And Prat Kumar Barot, okay. Prat Kumar Barot, please go to the second one. Harsh Patel, please go to the first station. And Jainam Gandhi, please go to the second station. Yeah, thank you very much. Onur Avku, please go to the first station. And Manpreet Kaur, please go to the second station. Loveleen Kaur, please go to the first station. Nopreet Kaur, please go to the second station. Davinder Dutt, please go to the first station. Gurinder Singh to the second, please. Harveer Singh, please go to the first station. Amitesh, please go to the second station. Maninder Kaur, please go to the first station. Kamaljeet Kaur, please go to the second station. Sarbjeet Kaur, please go to the first station. Arshdeep Kaur Sidhu, please go to the second station. Amrandeep Singh, please go to the first station. Gaurang Patel, please second. Parth Patel, please go to the first station. Jagdish Ruparel, please to the second station. Sitansu Budwar to first station, please. Khushpreet Singh to the second station, please. Mohanish Shareen to the first station. Arshdeep Singh to the second station, please. Tej Pratap Singh, please, to the first station. Manjot Kaur to the second station. Tejveer Kaur to the first station. Akshdeep Kaur to the second station, please. Nandana Rangu to the first station. Harnoor Kaur to the second station. Tarnjeet Kaur to the first station. Rupinder Pal Kaur Gill to the second station. Komal Parve to the first station. George Obo to the second station. Ramandeep Singh to the first station, please. Gagandeep Kaur to the second station. Dhyan Shah to the first station, please. Amit Kumar to the second station.
Sir, sir, 1, 2 will be there. 1, 2.
Okay, Shreya Deve, 1. Navneet Singh Dodia to 2. Deepali Nagwanshi, 1. Saisri Rangini, Chandana Reddy Badam to 1. And Pavani Pokala to 2nd. Sai Manikanta Tota to 1. Pranay Kumar Pitta to 2nd. Rajashekhar Pochugari to 1. Ravi Kumar Nama to 2nd. Gaurinath Venkata Lakshmi to 1. Lohpreet Kaur to 2nd. Shai Ninant Reddy to 1. Raj Kiran Anin to 2nd. Varalakshmi Vutukuri to 1. Kushal Pannu to 2. Himani Seth to 1. Amit Sharma to 2nd. Unnati Desai to 1. Richa Chaudhary to 2.
Now a new one is starting, mobile applications and development technology.
Now we are starting with mobile applications and development. Maria Anthony to 1. Marina Joseph to 2. Shalu Sakaria to 1. Preet Kaur to 2. Mihir Phatakwala to 1. Ratnesh Ojha to 2. Mayank Kumar Rajnikant Patel to 1. Bhumit Patel to 2. Rajveer Singh to 1. Sukhveer Kaur to 2. Shali to 1. Venkata Shruti Karumudi to 2. Khushbu to 1. Santosh Kumar Kasturi to 2. Jayant Reddy Salla to 1. Hitesh Reddy Allu to 2. Nandi Dave to 1. Avani Mistry to 2. Jay Kumar to 1. Bilal Kasher to 2. Sarpreet Kaur to 1. Sandeep Kaur to 2. Paramjot Singh to 1. Abhishek Bharadwaj to 2. Manvir Full to 1. Lavdeep Nagpal to 2. Amritveer Kaur to 1. Lohpreet Kaur to 2. Bhupinder Sanghera to 1. Harjeet Sandhu to 2. Jarmanjeet Kaur to 1. Mandeep Kaur to 2. Sukhveen Kaur to 1. Khushbu Shah to 2. Dolphy Patel to 1. Utsav Shah to 2. Manpreet Kaur Dharni to 1. Gurvinder Kaur to 2. Manraj Singh to 1. Sikandar Singh to 2. Manpreet Kaur Sran to 1. Preetpal Singh to 2. Manpreet Kaur to 1. Gurpreet Kaur to 2. Kuntesh Patel to 1. Yash Kumar Patel to 2. Nirali Mayani to 1. Parth Patel to 2. Georgie Kumar Patel to 1. Ishan Chotalia to 2. Ramandeep Singh Bhamra to 1. Harvinder Kaur to 2. Navdeep Kaur to 1. Ashni Parikh to 2. Harpal Singh to 1. Himtaj Reddy Kota to 2. Madhu Nayak Zarbala to 1. Sumapriya Kalluri to 2. Abhinay Shama to 1. Swati Santi to 1. 2. Ashwini Pullanagari to 1. Amita Haridas to 2. Konika to 1. Jaspreet Kaur to 2. Manpreet Kaur to 1. Sandeep Kaur to 2. Shilpa Merlin Joy to 1. Himanshu Bansal to 2. Vijender Singh to 1. Danilo da Nobrega Silveira to 2. Now we are starting with computer programming. Mir Omar Ali, please go to station 1. Augusto Joseph to 2. Yeah, please. Upinder Kaur to 1. Harshdeep Jaidka 2. Harleen Brar to 1. Komal Saini to 2. Harman Singh and Hitul Vish to 2.
Sir,
Now we are starting with LAQT, Chemical Laboratory Analysis. Mohsin Warazi to 1. Nishit Aghara to 2. Please. Romil Kumar Parmar to 1. Jasveer Javanda to 2. Please. Simran Dhaliwal to 1. Please. Ankit Kumar Thakkar to 2. Balkaran Singh to 1. Bhupinder Kumar to 2. Ankit Narang to 1. Anuprit Kaur to 2. Jayasri Das to 1. Pardeep Singh Tang to 2. Amandeep Kaur to 1. Arun Shankarabottu to 2. Jyoti Lakshmi Radhakrishnan to 1. Hani Joseph to 2. Monica Golconda to 1. Sai Vaishnavi Velagapuddi to 2. Kranti Kumar to 1. Amandeep Kaur to 2. Mandeep Kaur to 1. Rohit to 2. Paramveer Singh Rupal to 1. Sukhpal Kaur to 2. Amanjeet Kaur Sidhu to 1. Navpreet Kaur to 2. Please. Manpreet Kaur to 1, please. Navjeet Kaur to 2. Anita Prajapat to 1. Sarvajot Kaur to 2. Anmol Preet Kaur Grewal to 1. Harleen Kaur to 2, please. Aishwarya Totapala to 1, please. Harneet Kaur to 2. Amanpreet Kaur to 1. Harjot Sidhu to 2. Harpreet Kaur to 1. Nitleen Kaur to 2. Parvinder Kaur Maan to 1. Randeep Kaur to 2. Pooja Kajal to 1. Diksha Ben Patel to 2. Pooja Patel to 1. Sanket Patel to 2. Kunal Panchal to 1. Pradeep Kumar Patel to 2. Gaurang Kumar Patel to 1. Juhi Patel to 2. Krisha Desai to 1. Harjot Kaur to 2, please. Kunal Savalia to 1. Priyanka to 2. Hey! Amandeep Kaur to 1. Lohpreet Singh to 2, please. Navjeet Kaur to 1. Samandeep Shekhan to 2. Jatinder Buttar to 1, please. Khushdeep Kaur to 2. Bhavika and Priyanka Bird, please. Sandeep Kaur to 1. Sukhjinder Singh to 2. Taranjeet Kaur to 1. Amritpal Kaur to 2. Financial planning and wealth management is starting now. And Sandeep Kaur to 1, please. So first in 2 Tran, please go. Paulo Henrique Oliveira Price, please go to. Ramandeep Kaur to 2. Roxane Carl Zephyrius to 1, please. Vandana Patel 2. Shamika Joshi to 1. Pragya Padrapakala to 2. Thank you. Ayushi Daliparthi to 1. Avinash Kumar to 2. Anvita Sunkarnam to 1. Jose Augusto Mendes Montero to 2. Please. Rohit Walia to 1. Pranvi Priyanka to 2. Chandan Preet Kaur to 1. Parminder Kaur to 2. Alekhya Gorli to 1. Rajdeep Kaur to 2. Pooja Nagulapalli to 1. Srilekha Wanga to 2. Zobi Varghese to 1. Deepam Vyas to 2. Mohsin Vora to 1. Divya Raikwar to 2. Reetpal Kaur to 1. Sharanjeet Kaur to 2. Manivardhan Reddy to 1. Jashandeep Kaur to 2. Abhilasha Rugwani to 1. Sadia Vohra to 2. Hey, don't. Arju Vohra to 1. Sagar Rajgor to 2. Neha Jain to 1. Nitika Jain to 2. Simrat Pal Singh Kalsi to 1. Satveer Singh to 2. Gurkamal Singh to 1. Virendra Singh to 2. Kajal Rani to 1. Ashwajot Singh Sabharwal to 2. Okay. Rushit Trivedi to 1. Manjinder Kaur to 2. Yugveer Singh to 1. Madhavi to 2. Harpreet Dhami to 1. Gurnaina Kochar to 2. Harmanpreet Mangat to 1. Sohalpreet Kaur to 2. Ashish Gupta to 1. Amandeep Kaur to 2. Harinder Sandhu to 1. Neelima Goyal to 2. Kamalpreet Kaur to 1. Siddhak Singh Kohli to 2. Preeti Salaria to 1. Simranpreet Kaur to 2. Very happy, right? Good. Harshneet Kaur to 1. Chetan Arora to 2. Shivani Dogra to 1. Kanav Sareen to 2. Ravreet Kaur, please go to 1. Now you take over from there. New subject.
So we are starting with marketing management and digital technologies, starting with Leonardo Visoto dos Santos. And this is Hugo Kokor, right? Fauzan Siddiqui to 1 and Aditya Kuchare to 2nd. Another one. Alan Gomes will go to 1 and Sanjay Kumar will go to 2nd. Manpreet Singh Ahluwalia, go to the 2nd. Manpreet Kaur goes to number 1 and Veerpal Kaur to number 2. Kamalpreet Kaur to number 1 and Kanchi Dev to number 2. Dev, right? Ramanpreet Kaur Bath goes to number 1.
Okay, now project management leadership is starting, so he told me to come, because that's my class also. So please, this is Arpinder and Jagjit Singh Jhaj. Oh, Jagpal Singh Gill to 1. Jasmeet Singh to 2. Harjinder Singh to 1. Darshpreet Singh Sohal to 2. Bhupinder Singh to 1. Gursevak Singh to 2. Jashandeep Singh to 1. Simranpreet Kaur to 2. Bharti Saxena to 1. Oren Delhi to 2. Yeah, no problem. Jim Dells to 1. Anthony McGowan to 2. Stacey and McLarty to 1. Nakesha to 2. Sean Roy to 1. Joshua Devasi to 2. Prashant Vishwanath to 1. Rajesh Korivi to 2. Manu Gopinath to 1. Mohammad Chaliatodi to 2. Renu Jose to 1. Kashish Vij to 2. Saeed Haddad to 1. Orlena Perez to 2. Nasirullah Sheikh to 1. Darling Ramirez to 2. Bikramjit Singh to 1. Baljinder Singh to 2. Ankit Nishal to 1. Satish Kaushik to 2. Deepinder Singh to 1. Sukhdeep Singh Chata to 2. Kamaldeep Singh to 1. Charanjit Singh to 2. Charanjit Sayan to 1. Jaspreet Kaur to 2. Gagandeep Bra to 1. Ranjot Singh to 2. To 1. Rashmita Gandan to 2. Lavdeep Singh to 1. Harjot Singh to 2. Akash Srinivasan to 1. Lohpreet Singh to 2. Amarjit Singh to 1. Tejinder Kaur to 2. Sharanpreet Kaur Gill to 1. Jasmine Kaur to 2. Samanpreet Doyle to 1. Ranjit Virk to 2. Gary Saini to 1. Divya Sharma to 2. Manpreet Kaur to 1. Jasmine Kaur to 2. Devesh Vakharia to 1. Nirav Patel to 2. Anand Mangukia to 1. Brijesh Jetani to 2. Rahiyan Al-Faqih to 1. Who's one? The other side. Amandeep Singh. Vidya Sagar Narayanan to 1. Ramandeep Chahal to 2. Lohpreet Singh Sidhu to 1. Karamveer Ram to 2. Manpreet Bath to 1. Ajit Rathore to 2. Manjit Minhas to 1. Ranjot Singh to 2. Jagmohan Singh to 1. Kulbir Singh Sandhu to 2. Lohpreet Kaur to 1. Kamalveer Kaur to. Then Sarabjit Singh Marar to 1. Amandeep Chahal to 2. Hello, how's everything, Prince? Prince Paul to 1. Then Amanpreet Kaur, Anupreet, right? Anupreet Kaur. Yes. Navdeep Singh to 1. Shangdeep Sindhu to 2. Beyant Kaur to 1. Bhupinder Singh to 2. Arshpreet Charan to 1. Sukhpreet Singh to 2. Talvinder Singh to 1. Jagpreet Singh Sindhu to 2. Savina, 2-1. Rajpreet Kaur, to 2. Kiranpreet Kaur, 2-1. Harmanjeet Kaur, to 2. Gurveer Kaur, 2-1.
So we are going for a new batch. This is Business Management, BMAT program. The first one to go is Razi Pavi. Go to number 1. And Mansukhjit Singh Panu, go to number 2. So Diego Armuchu names go to number 1. And Yash Panchal, go to number 2. So Bharat Chitori to number 1 and Dipsika to number 2.
Thank you, sir. I'm good. How are you, sir?
Good. Congrats. Siddhi Satish Sharma to number 1 and Kiran to number 2. Congrats. Crystal Soni to number 1 and Akhil Dasurwala to number 2. Vikas Jangit to number 1 and Gagandip Kaur number 2. Yash Yadav to number 1 and Surinder Bhatia number 2. Nimrat Gakhal to number 1, Sandeep Kaur number 2. Satvir Singh to number 1 and Aman Negi number 2. Aviraj Singh to number 1 and Pradeep Kumar to number 2. Nitin Gaba to number 1 and Omkar Parab number 2. Okay. Jasjit Singh to number 1 and Prabjot Kaur to number 2. Gurjinder Kaur number 1, Pandip Kaur number 2. Lovelin Kaur number 1, Amrit Pal Singh number 2. Gautam Chaudhary to number 1 and Vigneswaran Balchandran to number 2. Ranjit Kaur to number 1 and Aizaz Sarif Muhammad number 2. Asima Ansari number 1, Jaspreet Kaur number 2. So last one on BMAT program, Mamta Burma to number 1. We are starting a new program, MMPT Urvasi Sharma. That's marketing, right? Meherjot Gilder to number 1 and Muhammad Aman Siddiqui to number 2. Mallika Mehrotra to number 1 and Sagar Chheda number 2. Ritika Agarwal number 1 and Suraj Singh number 2. Luisa Rodriguez to number 1 and Harsh Golani to number 2. Only Harsh you wanted us. Mariam Salahuddin to number 1 and Ruthvi Ven Dalwadi to number 2. Sandeep Kaur number 1, Shruti Khosla number 2. Soumya Mahajan number 1 and Gurpreet Randhawa number 2. Kirandeep Singh number 1, Jatin Tandon number 2. Kamal Kishore number 1, Jaspreet Singh number 2. Nanit Doda number 1, Manjot Kaur number 2. Sunny Virdi number 1, Ehtasam Khan number 2. Parminder Singh number 1, Ankush Bansal number 2. Tanmay Luthra number 1, Asim number 2. Tinuman to number 1 and Sajin Saju to number 2. Kuljit Kaur number 1, Vivek Jaiswal number 2. Kirti Sharma number 1, Ravneet Kaur number 2. Jyoti Redhu number 1, Gaganjot Singh number 2. Jagman Jasal number 1, Jaideep Singh number 2. Simrandeep Khosla number 1, Gurpreet Singh number 2. Gagandeep Singh.
Starting with Advanced Healthcare Leadership course, the first lady is Khushbu Patel. Please go to this point 1 there. Gurpreet Kaur, please go to here, second number 2. Inderpreet Chima, please go to number 1 station. Anita Maheswai Parmar, please go to this place. Pavanpreet Kaur, please go to number 1. Rajvinder Kaur to 2. Gursharan 1. Rajveer Sran. Anu Sharma to 1 to that station. Ramandeep Kaur. Yeah. Maldeep Kaur Jaggi to 1. Chandanpreet Kaur, Sandeep Kaur, 2-1. Mandeep Kaur, 2 here. Shanti Chalis, 2-1. Navneet Kaur, Jocelyn Jose, 2-1. Gabby Anthony. Sukhvinder Kaur Gill, station 1. Gurpreet Kaur Sahota. Gurpreet Kaur, 2-1. Amandeep Kaur, 2-2. Gurpreet Kaur, 2-1. Amandeep Kaur Rangi, 2-2.
Can you just call Jyoti?
Jyoti, 2-1. Alka, 2-2. Amanjot Kaur, 2-1. Manpreet Kaur, 2-2. Lavpreet Khangura, 2-1. Ramanpreet Kaur Chokar, 2-2. Preeti Takhi, 2-1. Gurinder Kaur, 2-2. Hardeep Rai, 2-1. Harsimrat Pal Kaur, 2-2. Mandeep Kaur, 2-1. Jasmine Kaur, 2-2. Mandeep Kaur, 2-1. Navdeep Kaur Sidhu, 2-2. Kirandeep Kaur, 2-1. Lavpreet Gill, 2-2. Hello. Navneet Kaur Gill, 2-1. Gagandeep Kaur, 2-2. Jaspinder Gill, 2-1. Gurjinder Randhawa, 2-2. Sanjana Bahal, 2-1. Rupinder Kaur Gill, 2-2. Jaideep Singh, 2-1. Armandeep Kaur, 2-2. Prabhapreet Kaur, 2-1. Amanjot Kaur, 2-2. Ravneet Kaur, 2-1. Navjeet Kaur, 2-2. Shifali Prashar, 2-1. Lavpreet Kaur, 2-2. Amber Paul Kaur, 2-1. And now we are starting with quality engineering.
Naveen Dogra and Urvish Savani. Jeet Patel, Renato Santiago. Bhavin Kumar Mistry and Malik Kumar Dasharath Babai Patel. Akshay Ansharia and Shyam Patel. Jaspal Singh and Karan Patel. Ujval Kumar and Nirav Kumar Parekh. Paramveer Singh Mundi and Arshdeep Singh. Harjinder Singh. Lokesh Reddy Reddyvari. Jaskaran Singh and Harvinder Singh. Lovepreet Singh and Guvarpreet Singh. Next we have Arshdeep Singh and Harpinder Singh Dhaliwal. Please welcome Min Nguyen An and Ajin George. Please welcome Jaya Krishnan, Raja Gopalan, and Atul Supriya. Please welcome Nikhil Varghese and Leo Justin. Please welcome Bonal Jose and Siddharth Sahith Kumar. Okay. Please welcome Maria Shatbar Novano and Amandeep Sodhi. Please welcome Bhupinder Singh and Pushpreet Hanspal. Please welcome Harsimran Jit Singh and Harmanpreet Singh. Please welcome Jaskaran Pal Dhaliwal and Palgun. Please welcome Dinesh Nuthalapati and Srimitra Kanuri. Please welcome Arun Anthony and Ganesh Pothuri. Please welcome Akhil Balusani and Sravan Arvapali. Please welcome Manish Shankar Gupta and Vivek Sadasavan. Next to the stage, we have Abin Jose and Arun Shaku. Please welcome Jerinal Jose and Vignesh Sasidaran. And lastly, but not least for QEMT, we have Vishnu Sukmaran.
So first up for Business Finance, Efren Gonzalez, Avneet Kaur, Sandeep Singh, and Yanli Gu. From EMBT, Amar Mohammed, Mustafa Ali Saeed, Abdul Raham Mohammed, and Michelle Arnold Christie. Kushbu Marchand and Samit Shan. Please give it up for Vengu Kopal Lakma and Sai Supral Gugoth. Pranay Kumar and Fendra Mathina. Komal Jumat. Mubashar Mohammed. Please give it up for Kaja Ahmed and Pardeep Kaur. Sumit Kumar and Ashpal Singh Shahal. Please give a round of applause for Tarak Patel and Navjot Singh Sidhu. Manpreet Singh and Ranveer Sidhu. Arshdeep Singh and Dhruv Patel. Tushar Patel and Rahul Sharma. Amninder Singh and Ramneet Kaur. Sonali Pandey and Rupinder Kaur. Lovepreet Kaur Kosa and Janu John. Tasha Alex and Anu Jo. Bibin George and Pramod Thakachan. Anthony Johnson and Linto Davis. Milu Abraham and Shalani. Mohammed Jazam and Rakesh Vadnala. Sushant Reddy and Rakvinder Reddy Pale. Indra Dasari and Lakshmi Hanumolu. Avani Reddy and Narinda Reddy. Charishma Nasani and Vamsi Krishna. Shri Raja and Gurpreet Brar. Gurmeet Singh and Ramandeep Singh. Anmal Garg and Dupinder Kumar. Prabjot Man and Shranpreet Singh. Finally, for Embedded Systems Engineering Design, Mitin Patel.
So now we are starting with Hotel and Resort Management. Please come in. Sukhchain Singh Chandi and Jivalin Singh. Anukriti Sharma to 1. Sukhjit Barar to 2. Please. Jasprit Kaur to 1. Inderpal Shekhon to 2. Ravinder Singh to 1. Navdeep Makh to 2. Pankaj Dahiya to 1. Mahesh Kumar to 2. Rohit Bahal to 1. Shweta Dahal to 2. Who was shouting? Naomi to 1. Harpreet Singh to 2. Shenu Susapalan to 1. Legend Kunjuman to 2. Tony Thomas to 1. Bhaumik Paliwal to 2. Tatiana Winter to 1. And now we are starting with project management. Okay, Anmol Man please go. And this is construction project management, Ankush Kamboj. Yashwant Giri, 2-1. Sharat Kumar Sundarwell, 2-2. No, sorry. Ashwati Eldo, 2-1. Aswin Selvaras, 2-2. Tirumalai Selvan, 2-1. Sharat Kohli, 2-1. 2-2. Vinay Satish Reddy, 2-1. Rajan Java, 2-2. Gagandeep Singh, 2-1. Harjinder Singh, 2-2. Sandeep Singh, 2-1. Karan Rank, 2-2. Minanki Parmar, 2-1. Jai Panchal, 2-2. Kishan Patel, 2-1. Purvang Shah, 2. Kush Patel, 2-1. Parth Borad, 2-2. Karthik Kalyanan, this, and George Serrano, that boy. Karanbir Singh Gill, 1. Amarbir Singh, 2. Kuljit Singh Sidhu, 2-1. Baljit Singh, 2-2. Manjot Rai, 2-1. Alisha, 2-2. Harmanjot Singh, 2-1. Navdeep Singh, 2-2. How are you doing? Sachin Puri, 2-1. Jatin Alag, 2-2. How are you doing? Narinder Pal, 2-1. That's it. Hater Assis, 2-2. Anna Karina Garib, 2-1. Duarte, 2-2. Arshian Ahmed, 2-1. Now we are starting with another course, Computer Software and Database Management. Rohini Misale, 2-1. Meghna Vupalapatti, 2-2.
Please welcome Himani Prajapati and Sukhjivan Singh Griwal. Please welcome Sophia Ashraf and Yash Pandya. Please welcome Anshu Mahayan and Binaz Pardiwala. Please welcome Gurpreet Dameya and Aditya Bardwaj. Please welcome Shamanpreet Kaur and Manpreet Kaur. Congratulations to Harmanpreet Kaur and Bhumi Kamar. Please welcome Nidhi Patel and Chandra Rekha Bardwaj. Please welcome Jaspreet Kaur Alak and Navpreet Kaur Brar. Please welcome Jasveer Kaur and Mandeep Kaur. Thank you. Congratulations to Shiv Kumar and Gurwinder Singh Brar. Thank you. Please welcome Nirmal Kumar Tandel and Iray Ozjan. Please welcome Akshay Kumar Paladia and Clement Ojo. Sharon? Okay. Please welcome Sharon Sebastian and Grishma Raj. Please welcome Rishi Varghese and Jasmi Sunny. Please welcome Shantu Sesi and Albin Soni. Please welcome Amritpreet Kaur and Payal Koshar. Please welcome Nisha Kiriyamada and Gurpreet Kaur. Please welcome Harminder Kaur and Komal Preet. Next we have Harpreet Gill and Harpreet Kaur. You're welcome. Rimaldeep Kaur and Shatinder Singh Nagra. Please welcome Pritpal Singh and Harjinder Gill. Please welcome Tatiana Tagliari and Sushmita Nimalkiakanti. Please welcome Sindhu Vemu Lamanda and Mahiwasari Manava. Please welcome Pragna Munangi and Madma Kolanu. Next we have Vivek Shukla and Darpan Verma. Navpreet Chahel and Harmanpreet Maraldi. Please welcome Simranjit Kaur and Devarsh Patel. Next we have Parth Patel and Harchitan Singh. Please welcome Loveleen Halan and Jasmine Kaur. Please welcome Amrit Kaur and Gursagar Singh. Next is Akash Sharma and Karamjeet Singh. Thank you. Kayla, would you like to go next?
Zamin Ali and Gifson. Ram Vijay and Kali Vanan. Avin Vargas and Gracious Tom. Anna Joy and Prashanth Reddy. Krishna and Abby Matthews Thomas. AJ and Saraswata Gupta. Suisha Thakar and Pawandeep Kaur Brar. Harkarat Singh and Ravinder Paul Singh Jawanda. Harsh Barsha and Ravish Trivedi. Please welcome Harbinder Kaur and Randeep Kaur. Kamaljit Kaur and Ramanpreet Kaur. Karan Salvi and Shravan Kumar. How do you say your name? Charithra Mohan and Dinesh Kumar. Marcus Blanco Arcia. Anisa Sharif. Kunj Joshi and Dipan Kumar Patel. Girish Patel and Laibu Babu. Jagjit Singh Joshan and Dikjit Chawla.
Abhilash Thomas, 2-1. Ibis Nadakar. Subin Jacob George, 2-1. Mohammad Naufal, 2-2. Shahad Iratu Wakat, 1. Nikhil Chako, 2. Dennis Jacob, 2-1. Naif Nazar, 2-2. Rigved Krishna Ramdas, 2-1. AB Baby, 2-2. Vikas Haridas, 2-1. Brijesh Savalia, 2-2. Vanessa Evangelista, 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome the graduates of Occupational Health and Safety Management. We have Milagrosa de Chavez starting us off. Thank you. And next we have Sergio Abunza. Manas Madhu. And Mohammed Aziz. Please welcome Melvin Chaco and Roma Rana. Next, we have Eben Varghese and Dharmik Panchal. Please welcome Yogita Chaudhary and Aldo Abraham. Please welcome Pawandeep Kaur and Shevya. Please welcome Raj Prajapati and Urmesh Kumbrar. Thank you. Divya? Okay. Next we have Divya Mehti and Doni Gangula. Angel Raj Swarga Kumar and Yashwant Reddy Pita. Please welcome Sharath Raj and Gurwinder Pal Singh. Okay. Please welcome Mevin James and Nancy Abultaif. Please welcome Ana Carolina Rodriguez and Elizabeth Gamboa. We will now welcome the graduates of our business program. And we will start with Lisbeth Taveras and Jose Rosendo. Thank you. Please welcome Sukhpreet Singh and Gurpreet Singh. Please welcome Mandeep Singh and Parvinder Singh. Amandeep Singh and Lovepreet Kaur. Sumanpreet Kaur and Amrinder Singh. And last but certainly not least, our final graduate of the evening, Pavas Kukreja.
First of all, I'd like to show our gratitude to our guest speaker, Mr. Michael Cook, Chairman of Journalists for Human Rights and former Editor-in-Chief of Toronto Star. Two of the people that really make it happen here is our President, Hu-Feng Chen, and Mr. Chris Slade from Lambton College. Thank you very much for being here. Esteemed stage members, students, staff, and guests, on behalf of Lambton College in Toronto and Cestar Education Group, I extend a sincere congratulations and best of luck to the Lambton College in Toronto class of the summer of 2018. Give yourselves a round of applause. You've been exceptional students. I have no doubt that you will continue to serve our society and make this a better Canada. Yes. Our country needs powerful voices with profound and practical solutions that make a difference. And you can do that. You are a creator of these solutions. And I want you to take what you've learned at Lambton College in Toronto, whether it's technology, whether it's business or healthcare principles, and use your newfound knowledge, experience, and skills to make this country a better place. I believe that graduates of Lambton College in Toronto are unique in that fact, regardless of the chosen area of practice. All of you have the opportunity to enrich the lives of those around you. As you embark upon and progress through your careers, I urge you to always remember why you chose your respective field and the sacrifices that you endured in order to make it happen. Please serve our communities and improve the quality of life and health of its members with compassion, honesty, and integrity. It also takes a lot of elbow grease, hard work. And I want to quote a famous designer, Vidal Sassoon, who said, "The only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary." So you still have to work hard. On behalf of our team, I would like to give special thanks to the parents, the spouses, the children, friends of our graduates for their patience and understanding. I would like to thank them for their sacrifices and support, both moral and financial. Our graduates have gone through some challenging but rewarding years at the college, and we all know they're going to make it happen. Although your guidance, comfort, and encouragement certainly will continue to be sought and appreciated in the years that come, graduates, please rejoice in your return to a semi-normal life. No more long nights of studying, get-togethers you were not able to attend, trips that you were not able to take. Even more so, you can relish the shared feeling of pride in what you've accomplished and the abundant opportunities that lie ahead. Graduates, you've made a lot of sacrifices, but I can tell you this country is worth it. Canada's awesome. In the coming years, I would like to ask you not to forget our dedicated staff, our passionate instructors, our influential program coordinators, and encourage you to give back to the college by supporting college activities, programs, and workshops, but also keeping us updated on the many achievements you will experience in your careers and personal lives. You are our graduates. We will always take great pride in your achievements. Congratulations, the class of summer of 2018. This beautiful country we know as Canada is waiting for you, and the entire Lambton College and Toronto team is very proud of you. Congratulations and all the best.